Welcome. Today is the feast, the solemnity of St. John the Baptist. We're all familiar with the story of St. John the Baptist. But what I want to focus on today are two aspects of his life and ministry that are relevant to us today. First, St. John the Baptist was a herald of Christ, a precursor, someone who announced the way that he was coming. His mission in that sense was very consistent with Old Testament thinking, that there would be someone who came before the Messiah who would announce his coming. That was John the Baptist. He was the herald of the coming of Jesus. And second, John the Baptist was a witness of Christ. John the Baptist lived a life in witness to the way that he believed Jesus called him to live. And he went so far as to be willing to suffer death because of his witness. And so what does that have to do for us? Well, we as followers of Christ are also called to be his heralds and his witnesses, just as John the Baptist was. So we are called to announce the presence of the Lord in the world today. It doesn't mean we have to get a soapbox and stand on the corner of State Street and proclaim the name of Jesus. What it does mean is that by our actions, by the way we treat each other, by the way we treat the stranger, by the way we treat every person we meet, that is the way that we announce that Jesus is present in the world. And we are also witnesses to the presence of Christ in the world. Again, by the way we live, especially by the way we treat those who are marginalized, those who are outcasts, those who are the non-acceptable people in society. These are the people whom it is most difficult to love and respect. And yet these are the people whom Christ calls us to reach out to in love and respect first and foremost. We all know how easy it is to love those who love us. Not a problem. It's much more challenging, it's much more difficult, and yet so much a part of our calling as Christians to reach out to those who are difficult to love. And yet as witnesses, just as John the Baptist, that is an important part of our Christian calling. Thank you so much.